Today we find out which barbecue snack is the best.
All of them.
There are so many snacks out there, it's almost impossible to tell out which is one. I mean, one of the most popular flavors and the most American flavor is probably barbecue.
I think you meant to say the best flavor is barbecue.
There's so many flavors that it's almost impossible to be able to keep up with it. But today we wanted to find out which flavor of barbecue chip slash snack slash anything that I can eat and put in my mouth and enjoy and call it work is going to be tested today.
I don't like the sound of that. Especially when this show comes with buckets on the side. What's with these?
Just in case. You never know. Today we're going to be ranking barbecue snacks based off of the way that they are supposed to, based off the way we think they're supposed to taste. Barbecue is generally best described as a form of way that people cook meat, but barbecue flavored stuff is just kind of replicating the smoke.
You know, let's not get into like actual barbecue. We are in Texas, and you know we might actually earn the ire of some people out there. So barbecue is the best flavor, and that's all that needs to be said. Granted, this would be worse if we were doing like sea salt and vinegar. Just two guys like
maybe one day.
Oh god.
So we're going to be each testing by taking a different taste of every snack that we have. We have 8 snacks currently lined up. We're going to taste them. We're going to say which one we think is best tastes like barbecue or which one we think tastes the most. Don't look at me. We already
There's
talked
no
about
coffee in this cup.
We've already talked about this. So we're going to be testing them, and then we're going to be ranking them on a scale of 1 to 10. I will be giving one ranking. Jason will be giving another ranking, and then they'll be combined. And whoever has the highest score at the end will be crowned the best barbecue-flavored snack by us.
Why are you making this more complicated? Can we just say good? This one's good. I like this one. Give me more of that one.
This is the best way. The best barbecue snack by us. And then, yeah, we're going to start it.
Okay.
So, round 1, we're starting off with Lay's BBQ Chips made by the Frito Company.
Yes. Half a bag of chips and half a bag of air.
When one person says barbecue flavored items, this is generally the first thing that comes to mind. Whenever someone says, hey, hand me a barbecue chip, this is generally the one that comes to mind. But we're going to see if there's anything better, see if it's worse. Of course, we have to start off with the chip. It's a good chip.
This is my kind of show.
It tastes like barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
You just continue to eat them. They're just so good. I like how you took it, but I have the bag. No, these are.
You win this time, sir.
These are solid. These are things that are basically at every kind of party. They're at every type of
all
event.
Of these episodes just us talking on our mouths full.
These are generally at every type of event. So barbecue chips, they're great. They're solid for me. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Well, Lay's is the king, as far as I'm concerned. It's basic. It encompasses everything you need for the chip. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say Lay's are an 8.
Okay.
Plus the air is rather tasty in the bag. I'm mad about this. Stop selling me bags of air.
All right. Barbecue Lay's chips gives you a final score of 15.
All right, so next up, we are doing the Frito-Lay's Flavor Twist. These are actually honey barbecue, which is an added accoutrement to barbecue.
Generally makes them a little sweeter. I've actually never had this one before.
I have had this one, but it's been far and few between, so go. Now, here's the thing. Frito-Lay's serve a purpose in life, usually topped with chili and onions and cheese for me.
So, it's funny, it says honey barbecue, but this one doesn't come off as sweeter to me.
In fact, I'm getting more Frito flavor.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hit of barbecue when you first get it, and then it's just straight Frito throughout.
It's like a brief slap in the face with barbecue flavor. Like you get the smoke that you normally would with most barbecue flavored stuff.
And then it reminds you, I'm just a Frito.
Yeah.
Which I don't like plain Fritos.
I'm not a big fan of normal Fritos either. Like I'll eat them if it's the only thing available, but it's definitely got that corn flavor that Frito has, and it's the most prominent one. So on a scale for barbecue flavor, I'm gonna have to give this one a 4.
I am with you, and even more so because I don't like just regular corn chip Fritos. I'm gonna go with the 3. It's like barbecue gone, and then corn chip. So.
Yeah. So Fritos Honey Barbecue Twist get a grand score of 7.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give the Frito chip. They're much more durable than anything so far. Like I can feel like I could throw that in here and actually like hurt somebody.
You might break the wall because of how durable those things felt.
Test it,
round 3 has Chickarone's Max Pork Skins barbecue flavor.
You know, I'm gonna go and say that's probably chicharrones.
Is it?
Yeah, it's chicharrones.
Don't mind me. I mispronounce things a lot.
Now,
but
this is my wheelhouse. I love pork rinds.
I see, and I was never a big pork rinds guy. I never grew up with pork rinds. It was not something that was just around the house. And this is one of those things where I can't even judge the bag. It was one of those, we picked this one up because it was barbecue flavor and it was not a chip.
Now, having said that I like pork rinds, I like either the regular ones or like the super spicy ones. I've never had a barbecue flavored pork rind, so this is like a treat for me. So bring it on.
Oh.
Don't be a wuss.
No. So it was really unexpected. It's weird. Like the barbecue flavor, it comes in more as an aftertaste. It doesn't come in at the front. You definitely get hit more with that pork flavor that I guess pork rinds just are known for.
And also, like, I kind of feel like I'm just eating a spicy pork rind, like I normally would, but just a weaker spice. I'm not getting barbecue at all.
It's very airy based off of the way pork rinds just are. So you're just eating, well, a pork rind. But, like, you don't taste a whole lot of barbecue. You taste the spice. Like, when you first bit into it,
yes,
that's why I coughed, is it felt like I just got hit with just a giant thing of spice, just straight off the bat. So because of that, I just felt a bunch of spice kind of hit me. And then it was just a bunch of crunch with airy just because of the way that it is. And then it was like a small barbecue aftertaste but like since we're ranking these based off barbecue, it's not high up there.
See, that's where I'm gonna have the problem. I like pork rinds. I like spicy pork rinds.
And it's not a bad pork rind.
No, it's not at all. But this is not a good barbecue pork rind. And that's just disappointing, really. No, this one's got a lot of flavor. Look at all that flavor on
there. Yeah, it's not a bad snack. It definitely is a pork rind. Like it tastes like one. It absolutely is, but based off of barbecue flavor and especially with the weird way that they did barbecue, they
wait, why do we have extra high? Whatever.
Sometimes it's BBQ, it doesn't matter, but it's not up there on the barbecue scale. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 2.
If we're rating it just on that, I mean, and I like it, but I do like it, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 3.
Okay. So Max Barbecue Pork Rinds get a grand total of 5.
All right, so next up is Cape Cod Kettle Cooked Potato Chips. Now, this looks like a high-end chip. I'm sorry. You look at the price tag on it for one.
It's $3.79 a bag.
And it says no artificial flavors or preservatives either, which kind of contradictory in a chip. I expect them to survive a long time. Is there an expiration date on this thing?
Just feeling the bag alone definitely feels different. It says it on the front. The bag alone feels, I guess, fancier because all of the other ones you open up, like when we were with the Max, or it was the Max ones. Like opening those up, the package just kept on ripping and ripping and ripping. But this one, it's got some sturdiness to it. But will it taste the most barbecue? Is the question.
Cape Cod potato chips. Rather ooh. Well, damn.
That's not a bad chip.
So, right off the bat,
dude, it's crispier.
That's a quality chip. Like, I'm making fun of
you make fun of the packaging because it looks fancier.
Call this a bougie chip.
But I eat this chip, it tastes fancier. It's crispier. It's one of those things where it feels like the chip itself, it is crispier, but doesn't feel like it's going to break my teeth when I'm eating it.
Or like embed itself in your gum.
It's not a bad barbecue flavor
either.
The
flavor on the barbecue is really good.
Yeah.
almost like a dual flavor we're getting here. Good after and hit.
Man, I'm just gonna end up finishing this entire bowl here.
All right.
Yeah.
I was ready to clown this chip with its price on it. And
I think it's worth its price.
Oh, the bag's very sturdy. It actually is a very sturdy bag.
But man, the barbecue flavor really comes through. It's one of those. It definitely tastes like barbecue. Like if I were to get just a little bowl of barbecue sauce, put my finger in it and taste it, it honestly does taste the same. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 9.
I'm gonna give them props also because they offer tours in their factory Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5. So, Cape Cod, you've won me this day. This is a solid 9.
Highest scores so far, both got 9s. That means Cape Cod gets a total of 18. All right, so now we've got Pringles BBQ flavored chips.
This is not fair. These are not potato chips.
Well, I mean, either were pork rinds. This was a whole about barbecue snacks.
You win this time, sir.
But Pringles, they're a very common snack. They're one of those things where they're not definitely at parties, I would say. They're not at gatherings, but Pringles are basically one of those types of chips that people just kind of go out for normally. I believe once you pop, you can't stop is the actual phrase itself.
I'm going to check your bank account and see if they paid you anything for that one.
Shh.
All right.
Email us if you want a sponsor.
We're ready to sell out. All right, so Pringles are
Pringles. They have the classic shape. They're not like random. They do stack because they're in the tin. But I mean, will it be the most?
All right, if they're all yet, okay.
So right off the bat, it tastes like a Pringle. It's exactly what it is. Pringles have a very different taste. They don't taste like a normal chip. This didn't taste like barbecue to me. This tasted like I was at a barbecue. I know that sounds weird.
No. The thing about Pringles and all their flavors is it's always just a Pringle lightly dusted with something. It seems like the flavor is after the chip is made. Like this is a big bin of chips, and they just let so many in, sprinkle all these with this flavor, get them down, and put them in the cans.
So it's funny because on the side of the package here that we have a shish kebab where they put the chip inside instead of where the meat was, but that's what it kind of tasted like to me. Like if you were to actually put something on the grill, it doesn't taste like a barbecue per se, but it does taste like something was grilled. Like it feels weird to say that something tastes like an experience than it actually tastes like what it's supposed to, but that's how I can describe it the best.
Taste is an experience. What's wrong?
But I mean, overall, it's not a bad chip. But I'm gonna have to give it a 5.
I'm actually gonna go with a 5 too. It's just like I said, every Pringle feels the same. Like it's just somebody just comes along and this one, meh.
So Pringles itself gets a grand total of 10.
Oh, round 6. It's the Goldfish crackers. Goldfish. The snack that smiles back.
These commercials are adorable to watch. But these don't look like normal Goldfish. This is what, Epic Crunch?
Oh, wow. This is, you got your sunglass wearing fish, which is, a necessity on these. Epic Crunch. Tortilla flavor. Tortilla Crunch, big flavor, honey barbecue. So once again, another honey barbecue.
Can I just point out the size of this Goldfish? Like, this is not the normal size of a Goldfish. This is something we'll have to do later after all the eating we're going to do today.
All right, I love Goldfish.
So Goldfish, I've always liked. Normal Goldfish aren't generally overpowering, so you just end up eating a whole lot of them because they have that nice cheese flavor. So since this is barbecue flavor, anytime they do flavoring on Goldfish, it's almost like Pringles, except they took the rest of the powder, they dumped it on there, and the remaining powder is what Pringles had.
Oh,
because this is exactly like this.
This is actually loaded. This feels got a lot of flavor on there. All right, go ahead. Wow,
that was deceiving.
They were not lying on the Epic Crunch part.
So it definitely has a lot of crunch, but even though I can feel the amount of powdering on it, I tasted no barbecue, like at all.
I am rather disappointed in this, especially because Goldfish have never failed me.
Yeah, this is not a good Goldfish.
Okay, so it's like whatever flavor is on the outside that you initially get is not barbecue for one.
It goes away instantly, too.
And then there's the flavor of whatever is inside of this chip, which, hold on. So whatever is this hollow, whatever it's constructed of, is not good.
This is not a good Goldfish, in my opinion.
Bigger crunch, bolder flavor, bigger size. Disappointing.
It's a big Goldfish. Like I said, I can feel the amount of powder that's on my fingers right now. But you taste it, you get a brief millisecond of like some kind of flavoring, but doesn't taste like barbecue. And then it just goes away, and then you're just left with whatever the heck is the remainder of Goldfish crackers.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I am not a fan.
You know, me too. I'm going to have to give this one a 1.
I am going right with you on the 1. That is not good. Goldfish, you disappointed me.
Goldfish Epic Crunch Honey Barbecue gets a grand.
It's like, what's next? Sergeant Slaughter's not really a sergeant? Or was he in the Marines? What are you shaking your head for? Oh.
Yep, grand total gets a 2. We have
the king.
Kettle brand potato chips backyard barbecue flavor. I don't generally get to eat a lot of the Kettle chips. I think they come up occasionally whenever I order some like food or anything like that.
When I have the choice, I usually get Kettle. Usually the jalapeno, but Kettle doesn't disappoint. So
Kettle's a good brand from every time that I've had it, but man, I don't know if anything's gonna beat that Cape Cod that we had.
Ooh, that
was a good chip.
Kettle, I think you're gonna come in at a close second on this one. So
we're gonna have to go ahead, dig right on in. This one. It's a solid chip.
The flavor's through and through on these. Like, knowing it's a Kettle chip, it feels like it was cooked with the flavor.
You know what this tastes? Yeah, it does taste like it has it. It tastes the way that Cape Cod chip, like the chip consistency on the Cape Cod was, but it feels like it was powdered with whatever was on Lay's.
Right. But it's through and through the flavor.
Start to finish.
Yeah. This is a good chip. Kettle, I knew Kettle wasn't going to disappoint. A little bit greasier than Cape Cod, though. But, you know, like it's Kettle oil cooked chips. What do you want? This is not a healthy episode, and neither will most of these.
Most episodes of
things we eat. Here's the best tofu. We ain't doing that.
Just wait till next episode and I cry. But Kettle chips, they're a good brand. Like I said, if I order food and it comes with a bag of Kettle chips, I'm never disappointed.
Nope.
They're good, but I'm gonna have to say they're not Cape Cod good when I tried them.
We're putting it up against Cape Cod. All right. I'm going for an 8. I'm going for a solid 8.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna say that it's an 8 as well. They're solid flavored. You can taste the barbecue the entire way through. I tasted more chip than I did barbecue, but once again, it's not a bad chip. I would still rather eat this than the Goldfish any day.
No, we ain't doing that.
But this particular type of chip, it's good. So with Kettle coming in at a grand total of 16, puts it in second place so far from what we can understand.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to move on to the next chip.
Last up is the Ritz Crisp and Thins. These are oven baked. And yes, crisp. And no, we're not in the UK where chips are called crisp. These are just a classification of food that Ritz has decided to put out there.
So Ritz crackers are delicious just as a whole. But I know they recently started doing the crisp and thins, and I've had a few of them before. I've never had the barbecue one. I have had, like, I think it was salt and vinegar by accident. My buddy told me to go.
I don't know how that would taste.
It was something. I don't think we finished that bag, but we'll find out again when we do a salt and vinegar episode. But but they're not bad. It's just weird to have a Ritz cracker flavored with something different.
I am not confident on this one. I'm gonna go ahead just right off the bat. I've never had one, so
just go right on.
We should have finished with Kettle. Should have finished with Cape Cod. What?
I don't know how to describe what I'm eating.
I know how. It's crap.
It doesn't taste like a Ritz.
What did I just eat?
So it's deceiving It's mostly air.
No, sir. Okay, look, I was concerned about like how it looks kind of burned on the edges. You can taste that burn.
It tastes burned. So it's got some burnt. It shows more prominently on this.
I don't think I want to go in on this one again. But I'm gonna do it for y'all. So.
It's not bad. Okay, let me rephrase. It's not great. It's a Ritz cracker. I will never eat this again.
I'm gonna say it ain't good.
Wait. Is it better or worse than the Goldfish?
It's worse than the Goldfish. Even though anyway.
I think it's the same with the Goldfish. I'm gonna have to give this one a 1. It's not a good chip. It's not a good cracker. I don't know what it is. It's neither. It's goodness.
It's going back in the bag is what it is.
So
they'll feed this to the ducks at the park or something. Just watch them not eat it.
Pass that over there. So
no, sir.
Yeah. What do you give it?
I'm giving it a 1. It is not good.
So it's going to tie with the Goldfish with a grand total of 2. Man, that was not a good chip. I don't know.
Ritz
what would you call that? Is that you can't call that a chip?
It's a burned piece of bread. I don't know. Maybe we can make it for like a communion at a church or something.
I could still taste it in the back of my throat.
Wash it down with wine.
when you have most chips, especially barbecue flavored stuff, you can still taste like the barbecue powder in your chip.
No, I taste burned.
All I taste is like the burnt cracker in the back of my throat. Like, this is why we have water.
Oh, well. We ended that one on a bad note.
I mean, it tends to happen when you try different things. So we just went ahead and we did 8 chips. We gave them each individual rankings. I don't even think our executive producer even has to announce what got the best score. But you can if you would like.
I will. I'll list them all.
All right, now we're at the results.
All right, so we'll start with the worst. So Ritz and Goldfish tied with 2 points, but we know based on this that Ritz came in the lowest.
That felt good. I've been wronged.
So we've got Ritz, and number 9 was Goldfish. Number 8.
Well, it wouldn't be 8. We only did 8, so that would be number.
Oh, my bad.
So 8 and 7. So then we would go 6.
So Ritz is the lowest at number 8. Goldfish, number 7. Pork rinds, number 6, with 5 points. Fritos at number 5 with 7 points. Pringles at number 4, 10 points. Kettle Lay's came at number 3. Yes, and they had 15 points. Kettle at 2, 16 points. And Cape Cod with the highest of 18.
This is the best chip for your buck.
So Cape Cod officially crowned by us as the best barbecue snack that we had so far. So Nerds with Coffee's choice of barbecue snack, which is always going to be great. Cape Cod is definitely going to have to be another snack that we're going to have to try again in its own ranking. Maybe we'll do one where it's just all Cape Cod chips.
I'm more interested in those.
We'll see how that goes. We'll do a lot of food-related episodes. So Cape Cod, number 1, which is definitely a surprise for me. I've never had Cape Cod before.
I know, right?
And all of a sudden, we picked a winner.
The dark horse in the race wins.
We want to go ahead and we want to thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing on our newest show. Feel free to check out our other shows where we have things like Alternate Heads and Super Cool Nerd Show and possibly other stuff and spills on the table. But
there's no water in this. No water.
We'll go ahead. We'll see you on our next episode, which should be coming out on Valentine's Day. So it's going to be a lovey-dovey episode up in here. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Hey, you better buy me dinner first.
How about I buy you chocolates? See you next time on Nerds with Coffee. Who'd have guessed Cape Cod would have come out number 1? Man, that was a delicious chip. We're sorry about your ears. This is the last time we'll have audio issues. But if you enjoyed that video, come and watch our others.